What is the science behind post-ictal fatigue after tonic-clonic seizures? Imagine experiencing a sudden burst of intense activity in your brain that leaves you feeling completely drained afterward. That's what happens during a tonic-clonic seizure, also known as a grand mal seizure. These seizures have two main parts. First, the muscles stiffen as consciousness is lost, and then the body jerks rhythmically as the muscles relax and contract. Once the seizure stops, many people feel an overwhelming tiredness that can last 4 hours or even a whole day. This is called post-ictal fatigue, and it's a common part of the recovery process. To understand why this fatigue happens, we need to look at what occurs in the brain during and after a seizure. During a tonic-clonic seizure, there is a massive surge of electrical activity across the brain. Neurons, or nerve cells, fire rapidly and in sync, which requires a lot of energy. Think of it like a marathon runner's muscles being exhausted after a race. This intense activity uses up the brain's energy stores, mainly glucose and oxygen, leaving the brain temporarily depleted. After the seizure ends, the brain needs time to recover. It has to restore its electrical balance, re-energize its cells, and repair any temporary disruptions. This recovery phase is called the post-ictal state, and fatigue is one of its main features. Several physiological processes contribute to this tiredness. First, the neurons become temporarily exhausted, meaning they are less responsive and need time to recharge. This is sometimes called neural exhaustion. Second, blood flow and oxygen levels in the affected brain areas can change. Studies in animals have shown that oxygen levels can drop after seizures and stay low for a while, impairing brain function and making you feel sleepy or confused. Changes in brain chemicals, known as neurotransmitters, also play a role. These chemicals help brain cells communicate, but after a seizure, their levels can become imbalanced, further disrupting normal brain activity. The physical stress of the seizure itself adds to the fatigue. Convulsions, altered breathing, and loss of control over bladder or bowel functions all put stress on the body, which increases feelings of exhaustion afterward. The length and severity of post-ictal fatigue can vary widely. Some people might feel tired for only a few minutes, while others could need many hours or even a full day to recover. Factors like how long and intense the seizure was, overall health, and whether emergency medications were used can influence how long the fatigue lasts. It's important to remember that post-ictal fatigue is a normal part of recovering from a tonic-clonic seizure. It's not a sign of weakness or laziness but a natural response to a major neurological event. People with epilepsy should plan for rest after a seizure and avoid activities that requiring alertness or physical effort until they feel fully recovered. Always follow your healthcare provider's advice for managing seizures and recovery. While scientists continue to study the exact mechanisms behind post-ictal fatigue, current understanding shows it results from energy depletion, blood flow and oxygen changes, neurotransmitter imbalances, and the physical stress of the seizure itself. Recognizing this can help individuals with epilepsy and their caregivers better prepare for recovery and support their health and well-being.